Hello, everyone. This is Devin Conway, and oh my god, I'm so excited. Finally, we are back here at Let's Play, not Let's Redo, Let's not, it's Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, Part 33. I have been waiting for this for a long time. I stalled for a really long time, had a lot of stuff to do, so I have a lot to talk about on this episode. So, let me start off by saying that I am super excited. I just had to repeat myself that I'm back here. Okay, so let's start off by saying that the missions that I've done in the past, there might be some redos, okay? Not a huge deal, okay? I do have new clan members, okay? I tried to get them as similar as I could to where I was before, but they're not exactly the same, and some are better in a good way, and some are better in a not so great way. They're all awesome because I made it this far in 3 days, and let's just look. It only took me 34 hours and 22 minutes. Now, mind you, I was using the speed up button quite a bit, so let's subtract 10 hours from that maybe. I don't know. Let's just say I've been spending like 25 hours on doing all this. So, nevertheless, let's jump into my clan. My party, if you will. Some people are out on some missions. No big deal. Okay, anyway, well, I have Eldina, okay? Eldina is one of the assassins that I have. She can't be an assassin now, but I recruited her. If you go onto my channel, there is a video saying how to recruit certain job classes at the beginning. It's titled How to Recruit People from Your Clan, or How to Build Your Clan, short version. And she started off as an assassin, so if you look at her abilities, we go over and, actually no, oh, sorry, Eldina, jeez, I'm totally flubbing on this. Okay, Eldina's a red mage, and I have her with double cast and such, so I don't really need to go over her because Eldina was going to be an elementus slash red mage anyway, so no big deal there. If we go over to Willie, Willie's a new member to us. He is a gunner slash, well, he's not a gunner actually at all. He is mostly a thief, but he's a thief slash juggler. He has tons of abilities, especially steal ability. That's one of the more helpful parts. And he's a part-time juggler. Now, he hasn't been a juggler for a long time, as you can see, but, you know, you get the idea. Okay, so we have Willie, and then we go over to Melanor, who's taking over for Istvan as the blue mage. He was recruited as a ninja, so his speed is quite high, which I enjoy, and I'm leveling him up as a blue mage to get his HP and MP up. He has most of the blue magic that we used to have. He has Goblin Punch, Mantra Magic, Drain Touch. He does not have White Wind. He does not have Twister yet, which is really unfortunate. Also, he does not have Haste Break or Explode, or there's a lot to learn. But don't worry, we'll be going over that again because I do have a Beastmaster, which will go on later on. So I do have my blue mage. Now Marcy, this is one of the ones that started off as an assassin. She can't be there yet because she hasn't learned the sniper abilities yet, but she's going to be a assassin slash elementist, which is one of my favorite combinations because even if you level up, assassins are great for leveling up for speed and attack power, and elementists are great for leveling up for HP and MP. Now, one thing that I'm going to be explaining in this episode, because I have a lot to go over, is how I'm building up my clan and tips for you to do so. Because 33, yeah, it's not going to be a story episode. I will probably continue on with the story next episode or do some missions. Marsh is, of course, a fighter slash soldier, but right now he's leveling up as a ninja to get his speed up, which again I'm going to explain why I'm doing all this and go into more detail as how the leveling up system works, because I didn't really explain it that well. So, one thing I do want to note though is that a huge difference between, now you're saying, whoa, when did he get illusion? When did he get black magic? Why does he have all these random things? When did he become an archer? Yeah. Well, for those of you that are just following this playthrough, which I highly suggest, unless you want to go and see how I did everything exactly, then go to the Let's Redo playlist. So let's go over to Thief. He has steel armor, steel shield, steel everything, and steel ability. All of this was quite simple to get, and I'm going to show you how I did so in a bit, because this is going to be like a half-hour episode of how you do so. Alright, here's my Sage. He is our Black Magic and Time Wizard. He's leveling up as a Sage to get HP and MP. So he has his Black Magic, pretty good, pretty decent, and his Time Magic. So, and Turbo MP, of course. That was annoying to get because as soon as he was done learning like the last of his Black Magic, and I wanted to change him over to a Sage or whatever, I had just obtained the White Robe to get Turbo MP, so that was a little obnoxious. And here is a big surprise for all of you, Lana. We still have a Lana who is going to be our sniper. She can turn into a sniper right now, but the thing is I don't want her yet because I want her to learn all the whatchamacallits. What was that? What was I just trying to say? I was trying to say all of the archer abilities, so she's going to be working on that. But we have her back, and she also started off as an assassin, so her speed is pretty high. As you can see, 157 is nothing to laugh at. If she levels up as an archer, that's okay, because I'm going to be leveling her up as a sniper soon, and I'm gonna focus on her just being a sniper because I always want somebody that's good at range. Mont Blanc has taken a huge difference from previously before. Mont Blanc is a Moogle Knight with all of the Thief abilities. So if we go over again to Thief, he has just about all of them. I'm pretty sure he has the most, if not all of them. And he also has random ones that he's stolen from people. Notice that he has Stop Shot, which if you go on to Let's Redo Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, the last part, I was able to steal Stop Shot from the gunner from Emerald Keep when you fight Babis for the first time. He also went into Gadgeteer for a little bit, got Red Spring. I was using a lot of save states in my last, so all of this was a little bit easier to obtain than whatever, but I was just trying to catch up to where I was. So Moogle Knight kicking some butt. I'm gonna put Shield Bearer on him. I just realized that would probably be a good idea. Now you're looking down here and you see a whole bunch of random, who are these people? So let me explain the leveling up system right now. This will be a good chance, because I never got to it in my last playthrough. So when a person levels up, where the stats go to depends on the job. So if you're leveling up as a ninja, there's a certain tree or stat growth that is associated with that job. Ninjas specialize in speed, they have good weapon attack, decent defense, I don't think they have great resistance, and mediocre magic power. Their HP, however, and MP, I believe, are pretty low, so you don't want to upgrade Marsh as a ninja too much. You're doing it mostly for the speed, because you want to be able to move quickly. Now, when you want to level up, I highly suggest leveling up as either, believe it or not, a soldier or a blue mage. So when you level up, you're thinking, well, how do I go about doing that? Basically, when you're reaching around 80 XP on a job, you want to change it to the desired job class that you want to level up as. It doesn't matter if the entire level you were being a ninja. If I switch over right now and I'm a soldier, I won't get the high speed boost, but I will get a considerable amount of HP for that level up. Are you with me so far? Alright, awesome. So basically there are certain classes that I've been looking up on different forums, GameFAQs, which ones optimize your player's best stats. So what you want to focus on mostly is HP, MP, and speed. Those are the three statistics that you really want to focus on. And I know that for my Black Mage I'm going to be doing a Time Wizard, but that's only because the Time Wizard has decent speed. Actually, I think it's tied for second for the best speed that you can get out of the new map class, or the third, because it's tied with the Beastmaster, I believe. But nevertheless, the time mage doesn't have the best HP and MP growth. Amazingly, the Sage has amazing HP growth and amazing MP growth, which I'm going to need a lot of MP for because I have turbo MP and I want to be able to dish out those powerful spells all the time, constantly. Especially since I stole from Babis the Lotus Staff, or the Lotus Mace, which gives Giga Flare, which is a 40 MP move, but with turbo MP, it turns out to be 80. So, but it deals over 100 damage to everybody instantly. So, it's definitely worth your time. All right. So, for Vera's, you want to level up as an assassin for speed and Elementus. Okay. So I think I've talked about that enough. What I really want to go over though is how was I able to get, steel ability so quickly and early in the game. Now you can get steel armor, steel weapon, and steel ability very, very early in the game after the, I believe after the Thesis Hunt. Basically, how you go about doing that is that there's a certain mission. Well, first, before you go to the certain mission, it's kind of difficult to explain. So basically, when you start off with 6 people, right? Get rid of one of them. Okay, that will open up after Thesis Hunt. Get rid of one of your clan members so you only have 5. When you go to the pub, there'll be a mission saying Human wanted, Vera wanted, Banga wanted, whatever, depending on what month it is. Mad Moon is for Bangas, Hunt Moon is for Veras, King Moon is for humans, Bard Moon is for Moogles, and Sage Moon is for Numaus. So, after grinding for about 2 hours, just redoing that mission and not accepting the person that they offer me, I was able to get my negotiation skill up to 30. And as you can see, it's considerably higher than all the others. What happens at level 30 when you get negotiation is that you get an item. It's a dagger that I can't pronounce really. It's kind of embarrassing. Cinquidea. Sure, all you guys are just like, what is that? What is that? Anyway, it comes with the steel ability. So you're like, wow, steel ability, and my character's only level 5. What am I going to do with it? So this is what you do. Now, I know it's later in the game, but I withheld completing this mission for a while so that, I believe it's on Mad Moon that it pops up. Exactly, wanted. Okay, so let's go back in time and pretend that this was after, this was right after Thesis Hunt, after I got the Cinquidea, whatever. It goes, this month's wanted is this guy, God Eye, whatever. This is mission number 20-something, 26? Anyway, you're going to take this mission. Alright. And I need to lay off the speed boost. I've been in a habit of doing it, so. Anyway, so going to Giza Plains, I believe, right? Go there. Sabers and time magic. Whatever. This is just a demonstration. Now, if you have one of your characters with steel, then let's just do an example. Let's do Marsh. Alright, let's go to his pick abilities. Steel, alright, good to know. Actually, I don't even need to really demonstrate that. Let's just look at this thief right here. Let's go to status. And he has a jackknife, leather robe, nothing really cool, nothing really special. But then we go over and we see steel armor and steel weapon. 2 abilities that you don't get until very late in the game when you have Swordbreaker and the Rondel Dagger. So, to really take advantage of the things that you can obtain from other classes, namely for humans and thieves, you really want to steal these 2 abilities. It's just kind of common sense from there. And once you steal the abilities for one person, you equip the dagger for somebody else, and you just leave. Well, you leave first, and then you just redo the mission. So basically right now, I'm not even going to risk breaking the law. And as you can notice, these characters are level 3. So this mission is very early in the game, so it definitely helps you out. I really wanted to show you guys how I came about this, or not how I came about this. I mean, I had an idea. Like, I knew how to build your own classes at the beginning, but after looking deeper into certain things you can do, I saw that, oh yeah, I'm not using save states anymore. After seeing all the things that you can do, you can actually, you know, build up your party to exactly how you want it very early. It's very time consuming. It's not very. It's kind of it takes a long time. So, but nevertheless, you can get it very early, and that's how I was able to get, you know, most of the people where I wanted so effectively, was using this means. So I think that's enough of, you know, how you can do that. So anyway, I am going to speed through this because we've already seen it in the last Let's Play. So this is basically what I was doing before so that I can get through it really quick. That's why it only took me, you know, not that long. And then plus, there are a lot of ways that you can cheat like this. Like, you know, went to them, so let's just redo it, and it goes to us. See? Save states. Really cheap. But, you know, it doesn't really matter right now because we're just focused on getting this over and done with. Pardon me. So that we can, you know, carry on and get to the storyline, which has been ignored for a long time. And then, oh, I don't have my whatchamacallit. Anyway, 11 damage. That'll do it. Alright, so that's kind of a brief explanation as to everything. And, oh, I don't need a gladiator, but gladiators are good for leveling up. Anyway, the purpose of, now another thing, the purpose of me recruiting whoever I want right now is basically to keep my average clan level down. So like when you add up all the levels of my characters, and then you average it out, divide it by how many there is, you know how to average, I'm sure you do. Anyway, and it'll equal 12, okay? I want to keep that number as low as possible when I start recruiting different members that I really do want, simply because I want to level them up the way I want. Suppose I get a gladiator, but I don't want to level them up as a gladiator, I want to level them up as a dragoon, okay? So if I get them at a lower level, there will be more levels for me to do it how I want. So it's kind of a convoluted, kind of not so straightforward way of doing things, but I think with my explanation as to how you level up and how it affects everything, I think you guys can understand. And if you don't, please put a comment down at the bottom, and if you actually appreciate this advice, just put a like down there. That helps me out. Nevertheless, I am going to end it right here, and I know we didn't do a lot, but I just kind of wanted to go over my party. These are kind of the only people you need to care about. And I am missing Lenny. I know. I will get Lenny. It's not something I'm going to do right now, but as soon as I get the hero Gale, whatever, then I will have Lenny. So, easy enough. So, anyway, well, this has been Devin with Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, Part 33. Next time, we'll be actually continuing on with the storyline, and we'll be up and running normal everyday business. It might take a little bit getting used to all the abilities and my new clan, but it's not a problem. As always, I hope you guys are having a good day and kicking ass, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, guys.